Hey, BD. Oh, hey. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. So how did you end up on the wrong side of the law?
After my studies, I worked in the Republic Tax Collection Agency, investigating revenue disputes.
You were a tax collector? Sounds pretty legitimate so far.
Drearily legitimate. But it did introduce me to a steady procession of people desperate for things to shake out in their favor, so to speak.
And you helped them out. For a price.
Yes. But my fee was nothing compared to the price they paid at the hands of a corrupt system.
Whatever you say, Moran.
Talk later, hmm?
Cal, while you're here, could I run something by you?
Sure. What have you got?
I heard some dredge operators discussing a strange structure in the swamp. Almost certainly another High Republic chamber. But I don't like my chances of conducting successful research on the Raiders' doorstep.
Maybe I could check it out for you.
Oh, that'd be wonderful. We'll talk soon.
What'll it take to stop your
So how'd you become a music producer?
I was born on Riosa, in the Inner Rim.
I've heard of it. Lots of heavy industry.
Yeah, we couldn't escape the factories, so I used to make little tunes out of the noise from them in my head.
You started early then.
And never stopped. We have some tunes, but there's gotta be so much left.
Nothing but misery.
That it has. But keep it to yourself, will ya? I got a cantina to run.
Monk, I could really use a drink.
Just a moment longer. I'll be by when I can.
You ever get homesick, Tulok?
From time to time, there are quite a few things I miss.
Like what?
The many rivers, Belati trout leaping over the current, and the food that I crave.
Oh, yeah?
Handmade dumplings stuffed with potato and kushnip. I miss the taste of banson, a minty spice that enlivens every taste bud.
You should talk to Grease. Maybe he can whip something up that reminds you of home.
A wise suggestion, Sojourner. I must be alone now.
I think I'll have a salted Staga sub.
The Staga sub. Why, that's last month's special. Well, you know, the boss is a culinary innovator who just can't be stopped. But perhaps I can interest you in an iodized gaunt roast? An old favorite of yours, I believe.
You're on a roll, Cal. Got another tip for ya.
What you got?
A bounty droid named Mesh has been babbling on the brood comms about that lab on the Shattered Moon. Go shut him up, will ya? They're a disgrace to the profession, if you ask me.
I'll see about him. Sooner or later.
Attaboy. Can't beat what I've got. You have to admit, that's not bad. This is boring. I'm bored.
Looks good to me.
Good luck with that.
Everyone holding up okay, Monk?
Well, we're just fine now. The Raiders might have put a little spook in some of our clientele when they marched in here, but we're made of sterner stuff.
Good to hear. You doing all right?
Cal, my boy, I'll tell you the same thing I told those Raiders.
What's that?
Go ahead and shoot. But know this, you'll be blasting the best bartender on Kobo. You keep your eyes on the path ahead.
Hey, Monk.
You look tired. Take a load off.
See you later, Monk. So how'd you two meet anyway?
All started with this merc crew I joined. Grok had been recruited a few months earlier.
On account of my good looks.
That's right. And me on account of being the smoothest thing since Hut Blubber. Anyways, things were good until our outfit tried to pull one over on the Empire. So we
We took off and started our own thing. Rest of the outfit ended up dead or in prison.
With the car, Grok. I was telling it.
Kid doesn't need our whole life story.
Point is, Grok and I realized that we're better off just the two of us.
We know the feeling.
How you doing? Word is that Ravis got bumped off.
Word travels fast.
Sure, when there's credits to be made. Send the Raiders running and we're in business.
That's right. We get back into the gorge, kickstart those dams. Maybe we finally make some real scratch.
Those dams are in rough shape. Think you're up to it?
I know 'em like the hairs on my back.
What Grok here means is, we can make them sing again. Yeah, trust us.
Always something to do.
There's a Garako stalking around Dredger Gorge.
Oh, yeah?
Nasty fella. Reminds me of a creature my sister and I hunted on Firana. Fast, strong, tore through everything in its path.
Sounds dangerous.
And it's all yours. My advice? When it's on the rampage, get out of the way or it'll flatten you.
Thanks for the heads up.
Later, BD.
Doing all right, BD?
You know what this place needs?
A working refresher?
Discipline. Those mouth-breathing Raiders just walked in here and made off with Z. I go off planet for 1 second, and the whole place has gone soft. They've got to get it through their heads that I can't be their fearless leader all the time.
People have to learn to defend themselves, Grease. You can't fight their battles for them.
All right, finish this thing, will you?
I'm going.
Oi, Cap! Heard you gave Ravis the sack. You know you weren't the first to take a swing at that Gendai. Ever hear about Toll?
I don't think so.
Oh, real poet with a pickaxe. A while back, she comes across this load of priorite. Oh, biggest you ever saw. Like a sky full of grinning stars. Of course, then your Ravis shows up, built like a bloody cargo barge, and tells her to get scarce. But Toll, the old nutter, she goes and takes her plasma torch to the Gendai. Of course, poor Toll don't last 10 seconds. But I guess sometimes a find like that's worth fighting for, eh?
Yeah, well, sometimes the payout isn't worth the price.
Maybe. But it's just like the prospectors say. Better a broken pick than a rusted one. Do wish you could have met old Toll. Bit loony, but with real heart.
Sounds like it.
I know it's not much, but it's home.
Hush now! This outpost is absolutely quaint. But perhaps it could use a new coat of paint.
Cal, what do you think?
Yeah, why not? I bet people would appreciate it.
I can help you hook up the wiring.
Ooh, it's a date. Carl! Look at all that's happening around here. And you're so often at the center of things. Careful, careful.
What do you mean? I'm just trying to help.
Admirable, of course, but good deeds often bless one in the spotlight.
And that's the last thing I want.
Granted, this is just a backwater cantina, not a Coruscant parlor, but a little caution is wise. Gossip always travels faster than light. Go with confidence, but also with care, Cal. Don't let me keep you.
Hey there.
I heard from Grease that our brave Cal simply tore through those raiders without so much as breaking a sweat.
Grease told you this?
Indeed. You ain't never seen someone move like that. So he says.
The Latero lies. You must make him fear you. Then he will speak truth.
Oh, wow. Here you are. So, is that how it happened?
No.
I told you. Grease lies.
How mortifying.
He must pay. We should curse him. Make him suffer.
If you hurt him, he won't be able to cook you scaz steaks.
Nobody asked your opinion, Cal Kestis. With Ravis dead, the Bedlam Raiders have been wounded. This makes them dangerous.
They weren't exactly harmless before.
No, they were not. I will look after the outpost. The Raiders may strike if they think we are vulnerable.
I'll be back as soon as I can.
I know you will. And I will be waiting. Don't you have a mountain to climb?
Z, got any advice on confronting Dagon?
Well, in my day, I did watch him spar countless times. A ferocious warrior, that one, with a keen instinct for recognizing weakness. So don't show any.
If only it was that easy.
I know. Why is it our enemies always seem to be the ones to exploit our failings?
You knew Dagon Gera before he woke on Kobo, no?
Indeed. Back in my day, he was a paragon of the Jedi Order.
He is not the first of their kind to let arrogance and delusion drive them to darkness.
Who is this? Someone from your past?
A past I've buried. Yes.
Remind me not to cross you, dear. Not now, Cal. What is your home planet like?
Dathomir. Remote. Quiet. And the light is blood red.
Sounds exciting. I'd very much like to see it someday.
You are an odd one, aren't you?
How's it going, BD?
A new specimen? Fascinating. Finish planting it, and I'll tell you what I know.
I need to clear my mind. Well, something for the garden.
Wonderful. New seeds. Plant one. I'll share its details.
We've got a new plant. Let's talk to Peely about it. And you go over here. Got new seeds to plant.
The more you plant, the more you bond.
We'll grow safe here. Some striking variants here. That's the spot. Okay, the seed is in. Healy would appreciate this new species. Let's talk to her. There you go, little seed. Here's your new home. Let's sow some new seeds. This would be a good place for it. Which do we want? Garden's nice and lush these days, huh, BD?
Excellent! A new species. Plant it. I'll explain it to you. That fire pineapple will bloom, I am sure of it. Cut past the roots, and the fruit beneath is quite delicious, if you can endure its pungency. You found the jelly spire, I see. It may look flimsy, but they have a strong, fibrous core keeping them steady. I see you planted a spine fluff. They are quite adorable, but beware. Nested amongst those plumes are some claw-sharp needles.
Hiya, BD. Hey, BD.
Come to delight in the ever-novel game of holotactics?